Back out again, guys. So I'm back down in the Galloway hills again, and where we're heading up to is to Loch Enoch. We're going to camp and do a bit of fishing. Done the same vlog last September, I think it was, but I've decided to come back here again. So it's a cracking spot, but this time I've no missed the cut off. I know better because the last time I've done about a 2 mile extra walk, mile further down, mile back. So we're on the right path straight away this time, which is there. You can see that there. Where we are heading for is Loch Valley, and it's saying dogs must be kept in a lead, but I've not got a lead for Gracie. She just walks beside me anyway. So we'll carry on. There's Gracie with her backpack. She carries her own food. It's quite handy, that thing. We're off to do the West Highland Way, I think, on Thursday. So this will give her a wee bit of practice with this on her back. She's not had it on for a wee while, but she's only carrying her own food. Maybe about a kilo, if that. Gracie, good girl. Nice view down Loch Truil. Seen plenty of YouTube videos down there. I think camping on that wee island. Well, I think it's just a wee peninsula, but it looks like an island for here. Looks not a bad day. That's us reached the Buck and Burn, but that's the rain starting. I was hoping they'd maybe miss the showers there. Looks like I probably need to get a waterproof on. I'll give it a couple of minutes just to see if it calms down a bit. But we're making good progress, a lot better than the last time anyway. So we shouldn't be far off Loch Valley now. I think it's just follow the Buck and Burn up, and it's just up in that corner. Aye, so I've just met. What's your name?
Jane.
Jane, how are you doing, Jane?
I'm fine, getting a bit wet. Was hoping to do the Three Lochs walk, but it's a lot further than I realised.
Yeah.
And,
probably about another hour for here.
Yeah. We've been out a bit already, and given the weather, I think we'll be heading back now and doing it maybe tomorrow.
Ah, good stuff. Aye.
Yeah.
So I'm going up to Loch Enoch, going to camp and do a bit of fishing.
Oh, fishing. Oh,
yeah.
okay. And
been there before.
What will you catch?
Brown trout.
Brown trout.
Just small trout.
Oh,
but they're very good to catch. There's plenty of them, so it should be good fun.
Great.
Aye,
great.
Yeah.
Oh, and you're going to stay up there?
Yes, that's what I'm saying. I'm going to camp up there and come down tomorrow afternoon.
All right.
So it should be good.
Great.
As long as it dries up a wee bit.
Yes, it's supposed to be better tomorrow, so
yeah.
Fingers crossed, eh?
Fingers crossed.
Yeah. Anyway, I hope you have a really good time.
Same with you, Jane.
Thank you very much.
Thanks. Nice speaking to you. Okay.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye, Stevie. We'll be looking you up.
No bother. Right. Thank you. Bye.
Bye.
So I've got the waterproofs on now. It's looking rather bleak. So just getting to the end of Valley Loch, and then we're up to Loch Enoch. That was a lovely couple I met there. They were up they were going to do the 3 lochs, but I think they didn't realise the time it would take to get to Loch Enoch. It's quite a big walk to get there. A lot of ascent. But you just follow this up. Just take the path up here, and then you've got Loch Enoch. So that's the second loch. And then we'll walk round that, and then it's up to Loch Enoch, and then we'll try and find a pitch. So the sooner the better. Get on. So that's us 2 hours in. 2 hours in. That's Loch Enoch. So just follow up this shoreline and we get to a place called Murder Hole. I wonder why it's called that. Then that hill over there, I don't think that's America right enough, but that's the direction we're going anyway for Loch Enoch. Starting to brighten up by the looks of it. Still raining just now. I'm standing at Murder Hole. Gonna look back at Loch Enoch again. So I think I've only got a couple of kilometres now up to our location. So hopefully this weather clears up a bit. Little newt. So that's us guys, that's us here, Loch Enoch. It's took us nearly 3 hours to get here. It's been quite tough going because I've got quite a heavy pack and I'm carrying a few beers. That's us pitched up. We're just down for a bit, down below the Merrick. You see the Merrick's up there. Sun's starting to come through, but it's absolutely pissing the rain now. So tonight we're in the Allak 2 again. Anytime I've got a dog I bring the 2-man tent in. I've actually bought a Lanshan 2 Pro, but I've still need to see him sealed at it. This blends in well up here, the Sand Allak. But I was going to do a bit of fishing, but it's going to be this heavy rain. I'll be sitting having a beer in the tent, that's what I'll be doing. So we've got a decent view. Just off there, the wee islands. That hill at the back, I'll maybe go over that in the morning. Well, the afternoon when on the way off, and that one behind the tent. I've not done the two yet. I can't remember what that one's called, like Mulwhacker or something like that. I'm sure this one's called Dungeon Hill, I think. So we've done them anyway. That'll take me down by Valley Loch. It looks like we're stuck in the tent for a wee while anyway, because this rain's not going to go off. The tent was kind of wet on the inside there. I think the zips open at the top for the last time I had it out there. The time it took me to pitch it, had a couple of puddles, so I've had to clean it up with my jersey. I've got another jersey, anyway. There's Gracie. She's trying to let herself clean. She's soaking. But hopefully this rain goes off. Maybe get out for a wee while. But it looks like it's a bit of tent timing out and a couple of beers. Gracie enjoying her dinner. Well, that's 8 o'clock and it's still raining. It's lightened up a bit. I think it's brightening up a wee bit. But good to see it going off for a wee while so I can go out the tent for a bit. But if it doesn't go off, it doesn't matter. I'll just sit here and drink a couple of cans of beer and chill out. Gracie, she's just after her dinner and she's lying on her sleeping bag. She's still a bit damp. Myself, I'm just leaving my sleeping bag in the bag just now. I'm just lying on the Neo Air Thermarest just now. So if the rain goes off, we'll get a wee wander out and about. Alright. The rain's off, guys. Hopefully it stays off for a wee bit, just to get out the tent a bit. Just a wee panoramic run. There's a tent. It's a wee bit lopsided, I think. I'll look up to the Merrick. It's only 300 metres to the top now. So it's a perfect pitch here. So it's quite a popular bit, I think. So I've seen tents here before, but Somebody's been here and they've not cleared up their mess. Dirty buggers, see it? Out of order. It's quite nice now. Hopefully the rain stays off. So it's turned out a nice night. While I'm here, I'm going to give a shout out to my brother, Richie, who's offshore just now. Happy birthday, bro. I'm sure you're home tomorrow, I'm sure you'll celebrate it then. By the time you watch this, you'll be home anyway. It's about 10:30, guys. The wind's dropped away to nothing. So should be a nice night in the tent. But I've been standing out here for the rain stop. It's absolutely stunning. I don't think we're getting a clear sky, you know what I mean, but it's got a broken cloud up there. I was kind of hanging about to see if we get stars, but at my location we're not going to get a sunset or a sunrise, you know what I mean. So I'm up here to do a bit of fishing, but it's stunning up here. It's well recommend it. It's a wee bit, it's not that far, it's about 8 kilometres to get here, but it's pretty rough going, especially when you're carrying a lot of gear. So I carried in 8 cans of beer. Need a few cans to get me to sleep, you know what I mean? But what I'm going to do is I'll catch you in the morning, right? And see what it's like for there. Cheers. Good morning. Well, that was a cracking sleep. Woke up a couple of times, but slept no bother. It's 6:30 now, so that's quite good for me. Normally up at 5:30. It's looking okay outside. Dry at least, because that was a lot of rain yesterday. Started off alright, but when I got halfway up the hill, it was just lashing and heavy rain right up to about, I think it was 8:30 it stopped. So we're all dried out now. Gracie's dry. She's been lying there sleeping on her sleeping bag all night, haven't you? So we're just going to have breakfast and I'm going to do some fishing. It's looking okay out there. Give a wee look out. Just a nice little breeze. So that's us up. That's 7:15. So it's looking not too bad. The mist is coming and going, but as long as it's dry, you'll be panoramic run. So yeah, if you look at the back, you can't see that hill I was talking about going up today. But it's still nice enough. There's a wee bit of a tip in there now, but there's a wee bit of a slope in the picture. Kind of sliding off it most of the night. That's me dropped the winter bag now. That's me onto the Rab Neutrino 400 away to the Pipe Dream 600, save a wee bit of weight. That's a Thermarest Neo here. Good mat that. It was good in the winter as well. Starting to brighten up a bit now. It wasn't cold through the night either. It's fine. I think the forecast it was to drop down to about 3 degrees, but that's not too bad considering what I've been out in lately. Top of the Merrick still a wee bit covered yet. Now the pitch. And that's the way we come in, just between the two hills there. See that wee gap there? Don't know where just to get back down that way or go the two hills. I'm thinking I'm just going to bail out shortly. There we go, have a look at that in there, looks alright. Just fill the water up to line F. So that's it there. on the notes of raspberry. So I'm going to eat that just now. Yeah, a wee burrow round for higher up. It's turning into a glorious day. There's the pitch down there. Nice location. There's the island there just behind the tent. It's quite a size of an island, to be honest. Yep. Galloway hills are good. Enjoy it down here just as much as I do going up north. So guys, we're going to get packed up now. That's what, 10 to 9. So we'll slowly pack up and start making our way back down. We just get back down the route we come up. So, which is over there. All downhill now. So I'll get packed up and I'll get back to you later on. So it's all packed up, guys. That's the pitch here. It's a wee bit bumpy, but it's the best about. But as always, leave no trace. I found a little groundhog peg there, so I'll just take that down with me. That's my rubbish here and my damp clothes. So that's all good to go. There we go, folks, just a last look before we disappeared down the hill. That's where I was camped over there. Just there. So that's me near Loch Enoch again. This area here, I think this must be Murder Hole here. I wonder why it's called that. Quite strange, I'll maybe look into that later on. But there's Loch Enoch. So we'll just walk along the shoreline of that, then head up this wee brow of the hill there, and just follow down the other side towards Loch Valley. That's us down to Valley Loch, guys. That's us, Valley Loch there. So what I'm going to do is just end the video here, so and just carry on down. There's not much else to see, you've seen it on the way up anyway. So I hope you enjoyed that one, and I'll catch you on the next one, possibly the West Highland Way. We'll see how the weather goes for that. So cheers guys, thanks again. That's it. Up. Good girl.